Giving all praise and honor, glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RACHAKODASH, the bonus to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to the icon that's out there pushing the sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. This is going to be a really quick video. This is actually an article sent to me by a brother, Kazat Ben Yahawah. This is a screen channel name, Kazat Ben Yahawah. And, he sent this to me in the subject as to Jake, as to more distractions for Jake. And that's exactly what this is. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what this is. Literally nobody in December of 2024 is talking about OJ at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is talking about him. But this is how we know that this place is falling, right? I'm not even doing a video like on what this article says because number one, I don't even care. I never did care. Okay, when he did this, I wasn't even born anyway. When all this whole fiasco stuff, when all this stuff was happening with him, I wasn't even born anyway, right? But the more important part is why should I care? Number one, whoever gets killed is through the spirit of the Lord Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. That's just what it is. He uses people to do it. That's what it is, right? And then he used the person to do it just to get them arrested or killed after that or whatever, right? So everything happens for a reason. That's just what it is. You call it fate pretty much, but we call it judgment from the Lord. So if we put the spirit on somebody to go kill somebody and then that person gets arrested, well, that's all of the spirit of the Lord. That's just what it is, right? That's all there is to it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's really simple. This is why we don't have to do long videos on stuff like this. Okay? But this is one big distraction, and this is exactly how we know that this place is falling. This place is done, man. They got to stage, events like Jake Paul and like Jake Paul and uh and Tyson. They got to stage all these events and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They stage football events and who wins the Super Bowl. Yes, they do that too. You know what I'm saying? Everything is so fake now. You know what I'm saying? It's so rigged now, right? And again, this comes to show the um the downfall of this place because like that, like we just saw Gladiator. You know what I'm saying? When you watch Gladiator, 1 and 2, when you watch both of them, one thing that wasn't really happening, like the elder was going into, one thing that wasn't really happening was them dying on the field like that, right? Especially like as far as the fall of the Roman Empire and stuff like that. When the Roman Empire was falling, they had to keep staging events and stuff like that to try to keep the entertainment going. Hand out money and stuff like that. The same stuff that's happening today. Events are rigged. They set up certain people to win or lose. You know what I'm saying? The only difference, like I said, with those gladiators, they wasn't really dying out there in the stadium. They would die to like their wounds or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like maybe a day or two after they'll take them back and then they'll die from their wounds. You know what I'm saying? They tried their best to keep them going, right? And that's exactly what's happening today with the football players, with the baseball players, with their boxers. You know what I'm saying? Mainly the football because everybody likes flocking to football and basketball and boxing. It's mainly those events, right? That you hear of the most with all these stage setup. This team is going to win the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So this place is falling, man. This place is falling. They got to keep bringing out distractions. This is a really prime example of how this place is pretty much over, right? So what I'm going to do, we're going to get a scripture. We're going to get one scripture or two scriptures, obviously, but this one scripture I think I read in yesterday's video, Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted and is lifted up even to the sky. So we would have healed Babylon, but she's not healed. That's exactly what everybody's trying to do. You see them trying to bring back old movie actors. They all old and washed up to play these new movies. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like everybody looks at that as a good thing because they bringing back the original. But it's just like, well, what about we'll have it before them, right? What happened before them? They didn't have to do that before, right? I'm talking about like all the movie actors before them. They didn't have to do that before. When new actors came along, new actors came along. That's just what it was. But now, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, they like old rap. They bringing back older rappers. You know what I'm saying? Or to I guess remix their rap songs or do a collabs with newer rappers or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Which I guess that right there technically isn't wrong. You know what I'm saying? If you're getting older rappers collab with new rap, but the fact that they're bringing back, to for them to bring them back into the spotlight after being gone for like 30 years shows that this place is falling. They're trying to heal Babylon, but it's not healed. Jake is trying to heal Babylon, but it's not healed, right? You know what I'm saying? You see it in movies, you see it in video games and stuff like that. They bringing up they trying to bring back old people that in my opinion should just stay gone. You know what I'm saying? But they keep doing this, man. You know what I'm saying? This place is falling, man. This place is done. Okay. Revelation chapter 18, verse 6. It says, "Reward her even as she rewarded you." Okay, and double it to her, double according to her works. In the cup which she had filled, fill to her double. How much torment and sorrow, Salaki, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I said, O queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Watch this. Therefore shall her place come in one day, death and mourning and famine. This place is going to fall fast. And if that whole C virus back in 2020 didn't tell you anything as to how quick things can happen, I don't know what else to tell you. Okay. It says, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire, for strong is the Lord Yahweh BAHASHAM who judgeth her. This place is going to be judged by the Lord. And you can see it right now. Therefore, her plagues are going to come in one day, death and mourning and famine. This is pretty much, these are the things that we pretty much going through today. But it's going to be amplified, especially in the time of Jacob's trouble, right? It's definitely going to be amplified. Okay? So she's going to be utterly burnt with fire, man. That's just what it is. And again, I keep saying that, but that's just what it is. You can't get around it, but it's so simple. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? But you got these other Israelite camps, you got these other whacked out doctrines. They try to make things so uh difficult, and it doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be that way. They make the simplest thing so difficult, and it just doesn't have to be that way, right? It literally doesn't. Okay, so anyway, yeah, that's pretty much all I got on this video. I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Shalom.